an inspired rendition of our national anthem. Really getting warmed up here, just moments away. We'll be back right after this. The guard positions, Holiday and DiVincenzo. And it's Duncan in at the center position. And for the Jazz, in at the small and power forward, it's Ingles and Bogdanovich. Conley out there with Clarkson. And it's Gobert in at the center, locking down the middle. And Greg, as the playoffs loom in the distance, for those teams who have overachieved in the regular season, how do they ensure that their success continues in the postseason?
Well, listen, the skeptics will remain, and you've got to understand the playoffs are a different animal. You have to be resilient and adaptable, and when that adversity hits, that's when your focus has to rise.
Middleton can't get it to go. Bogdanovich with it, now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Shot's good by Clarkson.
That's a much better looking shot with the mechanics there. Good release point. Nice soft float on that jumper.
DiVincenzo passes to Antetokounmpo. DiVincenzo against Clarkson. Pass to Gobert. Outside Conley. 5 to shoot. And Gobert kicks to Conley. From deep three-point range. Rebound, Milwaukee. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Yeah, let's give a shout out to their defense in that one. The intensity, the shot blocking, just a dominant performance.
Yeah, last game was pretty impressive stuff on that end of the floor, just getting up near shooters and blocking as many shots as they did.
The shot by Clarkson, no good. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Bucks. Middleton the pass to Holiday. Right side, Antetokounmpo. He gets it in there.
Well, an outstanding floor general right there. Holiday has switched between point guard and off guard, and a great feel for when guys are open.
Well, the efficiency of Giannis, Brent, is simply out of this world.
Well, I think the amazing part, Kevin, is that he's still trying to expand his game, and yet he's continued with that efficiency. I mean, an MVP being able to do something like that, that's special.
And here's Conley outside.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
To the middle, DiVincenzo. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
Not a lot of bigs in the league that coaches trust to handle the offense, but Giannis and probably Jokic, those are two on the top of the list.
Here's Clarkson. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot. Then another, really the story of the game.
Yeah, it felt like just the entire roster was stuck in neutral. There was nobody offensively that could get anything going.
Conley with it. He's coming off a 16-point game against Sacramento.
A gigantic game for him at the free throw line. He was an instigator, drawing a ton of contact and really just hunting for the whistle.
Down low, here's Duncan, and Duncan throws it down hard.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Conley the pass to Bogdanovich. They get it, and that's collected by Drew Holiday.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but it's like plenty of room.
And it's in there.
Not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
1:15 left in the first quarter. Melton the bounce pass. Back to Conley. Melton feeling it out a bit. Fires from deep. No good on the shot. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Last time they met was in Milwaukee.
Yeah, really ratcheted up the pressure in their last matchup, getting steals and just creating havoc defensively.
The turnover margin was well within their favor, and you have to point to that ferocious D they played as the biggest factor in that win.
Bogdanovich dishes to Ingles. Beyond the arc. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. And he'll go to the line to shoot three.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt. And Kevin, how about his basketball journey, taking him from Australia to Spain, then Israel, before finally landing in the NBA at age 27. But Joe Ingles, boy, was well worth the wait.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Whiteside's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Eric Pascal comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Reddish in for Mike Conley. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Stolen away. Here's Ogilvy. Here's Duncan. Banked in off the glass.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends, highly effective down there.
It's Gobert with the ball for the Utah Jazz. It's a 14-point game. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. And that'll be the third of the fourth straight at home. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, longtime teammates Middleton and Giannis, the forwards. At the guard positions, Holiday and DiVincenzo. And it's Duncan in at the 5. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Tiny in the last game against the Warriors was a man on a mission. He finished with 23 points, and as he always seems to do, piled up rebound after rebound. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. But they won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Ingles.
How about the length? Tough for any offensive player to deal with the likes of Middleton with those long arms.
Giannis kicks to Holiday. Passes it to Antetokounmpo. And Holiday with the basket on the assist by Giannis. Holiday's got his first basket.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Jazz trailed by 14. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Clarkson goes in. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Buries it from three-point range. Conley's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Duncan. No good on that one. Gobert with the defensive effort. And it's Utah's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Conley against Holiday. Conley the pass to Gobert. Shot clock at 6. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And the technical free throw is good.
Clarkson, it's interesting for him. He's not really a point guard and not really a shooting guard. So trying to find ways to stay in the game and stay aggressive and do whatever is asked of him to earn minutes.
The shot's good on the assist by Engel. Clarkson's got it back down to single digits for the Jazz.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
The D can't let Giannis get that deep and establish that kind of position and think that he's going to miss something that close.
Clarkson for 3. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with a 10-point. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. So on the floor for Utah. In at the small and power forward, it's Ingles and Bogdanovich. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Conley. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And Greg, some star big men had complained that they get hacked all game long. But they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I'd have to agree, Kevin. I mean, and on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league might want to take a look at trying to balance things out.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Duncan dishes to Antetokounmpo. He can't get it to go. And it's Utah the other way. The pass to Ingles. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Utah needs to get off a shot here. The offensive rebound. Bucks leading by 9. And Holiday with the basket on the assist from Duncan.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Utah calls timeout.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them.
So it's the Bucks now. They've led by as many as 14 points. And it's Giannis missing.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
Mr. Gobert. Out to the right wing. Here's Conley. Duncan with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Duncan for the Jazz. Joe Ingles, who's checked in for Eric Paschal. And it's Clarkson in for Cameron Reddish. The Bucks also with the sub. DiVincenzo's checked in. Just 2 to shoot. That one a little long.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
DiVincenzo against Clarkson. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And so Milwaukee again turning it over. Just 4 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Taken away by Holiday. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks in the driver's seat. Up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. The wingmen, DiVincenzo and Middleton. Duncan is out there with Antetokounmpo, and it's Holiday in at the point.
Well, he's got great sight lines, Giannis does, especially where he gets the ball. So he surveys the court, takes a good picture, and makes a great pass.
The turnaround. A shot by Clarkson, no good. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Bucks. 10-point lead. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. In the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3. Duncan. He's off on that one. Gobert with the defensive effort. To the paint. Here's Conley. Excellent D there from Holiday. Milwaukee leading by 10. Duncan right side. Back to Giannis. Duncan finds Giannis. Moves back up. Gobert with the block. Clarkson taking his time here. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Utah with the ball. Outside Conley. To Gobert. Out to Conley. Clarkson for three.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
Clarkson against DiVincenzo. Here's Duncan. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
The Jazz working the ball around now. Clarkson passes to Conley. Back to Clarkson. Clock at 6. They need this one. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there. Oh, I would love to see it. That's awesome is that as he's going along here, you can see moments where the game is literally slowing down for him. So you take a guy who's won Most Valuable Player awards, and now the game's getting slower. Man, that's some dangerous stuff.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. To be honest, he was fired up. He asked his team, how badly do you want this? Because those guys over there, they're going to give it everything they've got, which means we have to do the same. See if they can match them emotion for emotion. Kevin?
Ingles finds Clarkson.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
The tray connects from three-point range.
Well, decision-making is a big part of Jordan Clarkson and how he can impact the game. That time made a very nice read.
Duncan against Gobert. Back to Duncan. The kick out to Holiday. Pass to Middleton. Duncan with it. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And he gets the bucket. And that's 12 points for Duncan.
DiVincenzo being a connector out there now.
Jazz trailed by 13. Pass to Gobert. Holiday against Conley. High post shot. Jazz working now with the fresh shot clock. And the rejection by Giannis. Inside, here's Duncan. Terrific assist, a nice finish, solid play all around.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Milwaukee.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
Yeah, and once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And I think coming into this game, these guys felt they had the confidence to win. And looking at the season they've had already, 58 wins in the books. Tonight will be win number 59.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Duncan.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Clarkson outside. Back to Bogdanovich. Takes the 13-footer and misses it off the right side of the rim. Now Duncan. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness?
We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
The Milwaukee Bucks. DiVincenzo and Middleton make up the perimeter. Then there's Drew Holiday. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Tiny in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Sacramento, at the 2 and the 3, it's Halliburton and Barnes. Inside, it's Bagley and Holmes at the 4 and the 5. And it's Fox in at the point. And as award voting is wrapping up, Clark, you look at the MVP award. We see legends like Shaq and Kobe who only won it.
Getting up and then throwing it down. Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
Here's Duncan. Soft touch off the glass.
There's the unselfishness you like to see in a guard. DiVincenzo keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Fox outside. He can't get that one to fall. Milwaukee goes the other way with it. They defeated Utah in their last game.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
And Clark, you look at how Holiday has attacked on offense. He's gotten much more selective with his spots.
To me, B.A., he's just more comfortable offensively. He's always been aggressive, but he's got a confidence to him now that is allowing him to really put the pedal to the metal offensively. I think something just clicked for him when he was with the Pelicans.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Lets it fly. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. He's got 6.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Halliburton, the pass to Bagley. Now here's Fox. Back to Bagley. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox.
Boy, excellent recognition from Fox there. Outstanding at recognizing when his guys are open.
To the paint. Here's Duncan. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Rashawn Holmes picks one up. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Milwaukee?
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
Also, their passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Pass to Barnes. That's tipped. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Duncan. Rebound by the Kings. This game coming after a loss versus the Bulls.
And the win was there for them, but they just let it get away. Just couldn't make enough plays late.
And, you know, those are the kind of games that sting and that bad taste lingers. Knowing you were in it, but not coming through down the stretch, those are hard to get over sometimes.
Middleton outside. Right wing.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Duncan, defended by Holmes. A nice shot by Duncan.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. And the Kings going with a whole new group out there. And a new group getting ready for the Bucks. Portis, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Ogilvy comes in for Chris Middleton. Allen, he's checked in for DiVincenzo. And Simon has subbed in for Drew Holiday. Milwaukee in the lead. Portis outside. Pass to Simons. Fires for 3. Thompson pulls it in.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot.
Sacramento has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Fox and Halliburton are the guard set. Barnes and Bagley in it forward together. And it's Holmes in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 out there for the Kings.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Thanks. Well, Tiny in their last game against the Jazz really lit up the floor. He picked up 14 points and was a constant presence on the board. He and his team are really clicking right now, and you'd love to see that momentum carry them through the rest of the year. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Duncan. Three-pointer is up. Middleton. They get it again. The layup off target.
Boy, that's a look. He has to finish it. He knows it. Blown opportunity.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Well, we hear about NBA players whose dads played in the league or overseas. But for Tyrese Halliburton, his father, John, was a referee.
I mean, that man, Tyrese, was exposed to the game at such a young age. His father, John, took him to basketball camps starting in preschool. And when you watch how Tyrese plays, it's obvious he has a great feel for the game.
And the Bucks making a change here. DiVincenzo's checked in.
You know, this is one of the reasons why Giannis's teammates appreciate him, because when they're open, he finds it.
Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Middleton outside. Antetokounmpo, left side, over Bagley, and he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
You know, knocking down mid-range jumpers is huge for Antetokounmpo. It doesn't allow the defense to form a wall and play off of it, and it opens up driving lanes as well.
Pass to Fox. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. The Bucks have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Ball's going up the court. That's good from Holiday on the assist by Middleton. And the Bucks lead by 3.
Boy, Holiday's a strong guard, does not mind mixing it up at all. He can play physical if he needs to.
Inside, here's Holmes. Rebound, Milwaukee. And following this one, they'll take on the Timberwolves in Minnesota. And that game will mark the end of a 4-game trip. And they'll keep possession. And down it goes. 2 points. 13 points in the game.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from the inside.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim. Yeah, really left them no choice there. He had the foul and keep converting the easy bucket.
And every team looking for bigs who can stretch the floor, Clark. If you were playing today, what kind of three-point shooter you think you'd be?
Well, I wasn't that great back in my career because it wasn't a shot that many teams used a lot, but I would have worked on it to become proficient at it. So I think I would have been a 40% three-point shooter, 35 to 40% given time to work on it, B.A. You adapt to the times, and I was actually already starting to work on my three-point game before my injuries took me out of the league.
On the court right now for the Bucks. Holiday and DiVincenzo man the backcourt. Middleton is the 3 with Giannis in at 4. And it's Tiny in at the center, filling out the middle.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Giannis Antetokounmpo talked to me about signing the extension to remain in Milwaukee. He said, "My goal stays the same. Get better, day by day, step by step. As long as that's what we're all focused on, why not play for the Bucks 25 years? There is no reason for me to move."
Well, he certainly found a home, Allie. Good stuff there. Shot clock at 3. Oh, they get a hand on it. It's stolen by Fox. Pass to Holmes. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And he gets it to go.
You know, I think you're cooked the moment Antetokounmpo just gets the ball inside. I mean, he's got touch to go with his length and strength.
Middleton against Barnes. Halliburton for 3. Drains the triple. Halliburton's got 5 now.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Antetokounmpo finds DiVincenzo. From 8 feet away. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him. And looking at Marvin Bagley, the talent is evident. A big man who can go out and get you a double-double any night. Plays with just an infectious energy, too.
Lynn's checked in for the Kings. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Holiday. Sacramento has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Fox outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now just a 3-point Milwaukee lead. When it comes to Bagley, one question mark I have is his health, and if he might be injury-prone, Grant.
Well, the good news, B.A., for him is that he's young. Hopefully he's able to shake off these nagging injuries. Let's face it, the more he's on the court, the more confidence he'll gain.
6 to shoot. Middleton from the outside. He drops it from range. Middleton's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Now Halliburton. He's got 5.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch.
They will remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
And the Bucks call time here.
Yeah, Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments.
Milwaukee in the lead. At small forward, it's Barnes. And Thompson, the power forward. Mitchell out there with Buddy Hield. And it's Holmes in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. And that one drops.
No surprise there. I mean, realizing he has the size advantage, he exploits it perfectly.
Pass to Holmes. Rebound by Middleton. Well, Milwaukee's shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Holiday against Mitchell. Duncan. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists in the game. And here's Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. And a miss there on the triple.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Well, that might be fair, but I wouldn't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say it's a pretty nice run he's on, no matter how you decide to frame it up.
The floater, it's tipped.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Down low. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Looks like they're gaining some confidence here in crunch time.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
Mitchell finds Hield. On the take. Deflected, and they recover it. Thompson passes to Hield. Count it.
You watch Hield. You marvel at his jumper. It's as pure as anyone in this league.
The Bucks have got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Duncan. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And with so much player movement nowadays, Clark, a lot of small market teams nervous about attracting and retaining the stars.
You know, B, I played for a small market team, the Indiana Pacers, in the early 80s when I played the short time I did in the NBA, and that's always a challenge to be able to keep your star players in your market because there is more attractive real estate out there when you think about other cities in the league, and players do have a desire sometimes to be in larger markets where the lights are bigger and brighter and there are more people, and I don't know if there's anything the league can really do to keep players from desiring to move on occasion.
Fox, the pass to Holmes. To the inside. And out of bounds. Milwaukee will have it. Halliburton's checked in for Hield.
For your Kings, Tyrese Halliburton.
There's a minute 54 left in the 4th. To the middle. And the basket by Antetokounmpo. And now a 12-point Milwaukee lead.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through.
Oh, incredible! Save that one. I want to watch it again.
Awesome!
Virtually impossible to top that alley-oop.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Duncan. goes up and lays it in nice and easy. 27 points for him.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. Fox continues to get better from the mid-range, just the way he wants to.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Bucks.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And this is win number 60 for the year. A huge milestone for them and a testament to the effort and energy these guys bring every night.
Only a two-game series, and they win both. They have to be satisfied with this.
That's a nice feeling to get the sweep. Even though it is a small number, still nice to get that sweep.
Pass to Holmes. The basket's good off the assist from Fox.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Pass to Holmes. The rebound by the Bucks.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Here's Duncan. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
That's his first personal.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
So this one belongs to the Bucks. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys.
Holiday and DiVincenzo man the backcourt. The foundation of this team, Middleton and Giannis, the 3 and the 4. And it's Tiny in at the center. And for Minnesota, Russell the 1, Beasley the 2. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Josh Okogie. And it's Reed in at the 5, down low. And Doris, every year we see some teams start to fade during the last stretch. Some teams hit their stride, though.
Well, sometimes you have teams that just needed some time to coalesce, to find their rhythm. Other teams may have lost momentum. They see a drop in the standings and their enthusiasm wanes.
Here's Beasley. The Bucks getting their last shot to go. Connects from downtown.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Kumpo outside to the middle. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Unbelievable. You talk about players who have transformed this league. Giannis is at the top of that list. Just a tremendous pass right there.
Now here's Reed. We saw him with 19 his last time out. To the paint. It's deflected. Out to Beasley. Takes the 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
Well, how about the job they got from their bench? That productivity was a major part of the outcome.
Minnesota's gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Okogie. Ooh, good work defensively by Holiday.
And maybe they're a little too excited today. They need to settle down. They've opened up 1 for 4.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Now here's Russell. He's been a big scorer for this offense, averaging around 20 points a game.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
Nice shot by DiVincenzo.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
Beasley outside. Pass to Okogie. Clock at 6. Russell from outside. Doesn't go that time. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Now Antetokounmpo. Outside, DiVincenzo. Back to Antetokounmpo. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Antetokounmpo's got 6.
And they're building on their lead, doing whatever they can to blow this game open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
And a huge sigh of relief for Bucks fans last year. Giannis signing a monster contract extension. He'll continue to be the franchise for years to come.
Timeout call, the Timberwolves. You know, Grant, many wondered if Giannis would test free agency. Ultimately avoided all that drama.
Yeah, I mean, he wanted to stay and build a winner with the Bucks. And you know what? He did just that, bringing home the NBA championship. What a reward for the fans in the city of Milwaukee, and just tremendous character from Giannis.
Now here's Reed. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. Drills it from deep.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Inside, here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
The Timberwolves trail. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Pass to McDaniels. Here's Miller, just 5 on the clock. Russell from outside. A rebound by Duncan. For Milwaukee, they've gone 6 of 7 and looking good. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Noel's checked in. The Bucks making a switch here.
You gotta love Giannis's commitment to delivering a superstar performance for his team. The effort he puts out on the floor really can't be overstated.
Here's Noel. He played a great game against the Lakers. Here's Beverly. The rebound by Duncan.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Here's Simons. Here's Antetokounmpo. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Antetokounmpo has got 13.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Beverly outside. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Heads-up defense by Giannis. His ability to anticipate the shot pays off with the block.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Down low. Here's McDaniels. Pass to Reed. Can they get it? And that one's good. Reed's got his second basket on the night.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Here's Duncan. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so there's no doubt they can always lean on their defense.
And we know the Bucks are strong enough at that end. I mean, they can scrap out wins even when they struggle to score.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you, stat-wise?
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
We've got Naz Reed, Jalen Noel out there with Patrick Beverly. Then there's McDaniels, and it's Miller in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves.
Thanks. Well, Tiny in their last game against the Kings played some superb basketball. He ended up with 36 points, and it was his highest point total of the season. He put up significant numbers. So the question becomes, can he do it again?
Good stuff, Allie. Tremendous effort from him in that last game, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I think he pushed them to the win through sheer force of will.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
Minnesota with the ball. The Bucks getting their last shot to go. Pass to Beverly. 6 to shoot. Here's Miller. Let's go with a 3. And they'll get another chance. Out to Beverly. Back to Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Well, I'll tell you this, if the defense collapses, if it makes
A little more evenly in the second. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Kicking off the second half, here's Mike Budenholzer's 5. The foundation of this team, Middleton and Giannis, the 3 and the 4. Holiday and DiVincenzo man the backcourt. And it's Tiny in at the 5 spot.
And Holiday takes this responsibility seriously. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to them.
Well, you can't ever feel safe with Holiday on the floor. Grant, he is one of the great ball hawks in the NBA.
Yeah, he reads plays very well. He has a good wingspan to swipe away errant passes. One of the many reasons Holiday is such a great defender.
Here's Okogie. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Back to Reed. Lays it up and banks it in.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
Outside Holiday. To the inside. Here's Duncan. The shot that time not on target. Nice D from Reed. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Vanderbilt deflected. And they get it back. Second shot opportunity. And Reed with the nice bucket inside. Reed's got 11 points.
He got in excellent position, then takes it right back up.
To the middle. Stolen by Reed. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. Here's Okogie. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, Josh Okogie gets the step on the defense, gets to the interior, and able to draw contact.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Ogilvy, he's checked in for Middleton. And Simon has subbed in for Drew Holiday. Pass to Duncan. Over to the wing. Antetokounmpo, right side. Shoots over Reed. And he sinks it again. 7 of 7 from the field now.
And the balance Giannis has. Outstanding job taking the contact and finishing despite it.
Here's Miller. Here's Okogie. Rebounded by the Bucks. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. To the paint. Goes up from the block. A nice shot by Duncan. Give him 8.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Milwaukee foul.
Some changes for Minnesota. McDaniels is checked in for Okogie. And it's Noel in for Russell. Allen, he's checked in for the Bucks. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Pass to Miller. Here's McDaniels, averaging around 6 a game. 3 on the clock. Beverly for 3. Fires in the triple. Hey, Beverly's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. A nice shot by Duncan. And the Bucks lead by 16.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Inside, here's Reed. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, you look at the tools of Naz Reid. They are impressive. This guy can protect the rim and step outside. What more could you want from a developing big?
Lopez, he's checked in for the Bucks. Hood comes in for Ogilvy. Down low. From the paint. Another one falls for Milwaukee.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
And with Naz Reid, as you said, he can check all the boxes.
Right, still working to figure out where exactly he fits, but you have to be excited about the potential for game development. Still young, still growing.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, BA. The Minnesota Timberwolves and their sister franchise, the Lynx, under new management, or at least that's the plan starting in 2023. A key part of this sales agreement was stipulation that the teams remain in Minnesota, something that's got to make the fans in the Twin Cities very happy.
Oh, that's great news, Allie. Thanks for that. Here's McDaniels, following the score by Milwaukee. Beverly outside, 16 feet out. Rebound, Milwaukee.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Allen. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Allen's gotten his second bucket.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Up top, Reed. Knocks it loose.
Bucks foul. Duncan, that's his third personal foul. Fourth team foul.
And he makes the first. Beasley's checked in for the Timberwolves. Portis, he's checked in for the Bucks. Chris Middleton comes in for Simons.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Middleton against Beasley. Pass to Reed. Fires the three. No luck on that one. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks out in front by 19.
Find the open man. That was beautiful.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. Malik Beasley is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Jalen Noel. Then it's Patrick Beverly. And it's McDaniels in at the center position. So that's the Timberwolves 5. 5 on the clock. The ball's knocked loose, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Portis. Russell's checked in for Beverly. The Bucks also with a sub. DiVincenzo's checked in. Minnesota shooting only 34% in this one. Russell, the pass to Beasley. Pass to McDaniels. Here's Noel. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Goes back up. McDaniels, that's good.
Boy, his hard work on the offensive glass, earning an additional opportunity.
Here's Duncan, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Pass to McDaniels. The rebound by Duncan. Milwaukee in total control. Middleton with it. To the paint. It's intercepted. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Pass to Noel. Now here's Beasley. Back to Noel. The rebound by Duncan. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
And here's Beasley. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Back to Noel. 6 on the shot clock. Over Portis. Kept alive. Pass to Noel. Back to Vanderbilt. Out to Beasley. Here's Noel. Another miss by Minnesota.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
To the inside. Here's Duncan. Gets it to go. He's now 9 for 11 on the
night. If it happens in midseason, it could be a little tough. The learning curve is definitely steep.
Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves. Okogie comes in for Noel. Here's Reed. Can't hit that one. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Here's DiVincenzo. And he drops it in from the low post.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
And the shot's good.
This guy an effortless scorer. Outside, inside, in between. Dynamic scorer is D'Angelo Russell.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
The Bucks have got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter.
Yo, left side.
Middleton, left side. Inside. Here's Duncan. Reed defending. A nice shot by Duncan. He's got 22.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Bucks.
When you look at their assist totals, you can see why it was easier for them to score. The ball was really popping tonight.
And good things seem to happen when you're patient and willing to make the next pass. Their offense has flowed really well.
And all year, this squad has been playing with real urgency and determination. No surprise to see them hit 61 total wins.
And even though this season series was only 2 games, a sweep is still a sweep.
To the middle. A slam dunk by Reed.
Well, they needed this run way earlier. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question, they've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Who poked away? Holiday against Russell. And Holiday powers it home.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Antetokounmpo against Russell. Reed for 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. DiVincenzo, the pass to Holiday. Down low. Here's Duncan. Banked it in off the glass.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what...
Comes of it, Allie. Thank you. And a look at the starters for the Bulls. Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Patrick Williams out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward position. And for Milwaukee, the foundation of this team, Middleton and Giannis, the 3 and the 4. Holiday and DiVincenzo man the backcourt. And it's Tiny in at the center position. Tip-off goes to Milwaukee. And Grant, no shortage of athleticism on display tonight. Something you'd know a little bit about.
Well, you know, B.A., in my younger days, I might have caught a few guys, but maybe we'll see a few highlights tonight, too.
Now here's Ball. Pass to Levine. DeRozan outside. Charity stripe shot. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though.
That's his bread and butter. DeRozan has made a living with the mid-range jumper.
To the middle. Here's Duncan. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Ball passes to Levine. Tipped, and they'll keep possession.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Middleton. To the paint. Here's Duncan. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Now here's Ball. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. Here's Levine for three. The rebound by Duncan. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
Down low. That's tipped and stolen by Williams. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Ball passes to Levine. Rebounded by the Bucks. They beat the Bulls during their last encounter in Chicago.
And they came away with the win because everyone contributed. The starters, the bench, they all played as a unit.
Great scoring output from that second unit. Such a luxury to have that extra ammunition.
And Chicago has possession. The Bucks getting their last shot to go. Ball passes to DeRozan. To end the drought. And it's good on the layup.
This is where DeRozan is one of the best. Below the foul line, making plays.
And defying the analytics trend, DeRozan's favorite shot still remains the mid-range jumper.
I mean, they've tried to stretch him out with uneven results. Maybe better to surround him with three-point shooters, create space in the medium range area to maximize his effectiveness.
In case anyone was wondering, this is what it looks like when you're in the zone. He hasn't missed one all quarter.
Here's Ball. That shot, no good. Good D by Antetokounmpo. Middleton outside to the inside. Duncan. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running.
And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Pass to Vucevic. The three is up. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
And so in the game for the Bulls, Patrick Williams out there with DeMar DeRozan. Then it's Lonzo Ball. Then it's Kobe White. And it's Vucevic in at the center position.
Thanks. Well, Tiny in their last game against the Timberwolves was a man on a mission. He contributed 28 points and a season-high number of rebounds. An astounding game for him, putting up numbers we might be talking about for the rest of his career. Back to you.
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why. You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Inside. A nice shot by Duncan. 12 points for him.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
DeRozan outside. Ball against DiVincenzo. DeRozan outside. And again, another missed shot. Milwaukee has gone just 1 of 4 from downtown so far in the second. Offensive rebound, Duncan. And that one is hammered home.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
And his efforts, well rewarded right there.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And it's Milwaukee scoring again.
Smart play by Giannis. Moving the ball with a purpose leads to a great look.
Chicago calls timeout.
And a huge sigh of relief for Buck fans last year.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Back to Ball. Outside, Williams. Shot clock at 6. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Pass to Duncan. Out to the right wing. Here's Antetokounmpo. The Bucks rebound. And that one is stuffed right through.
And now that's a momentum builder for sure. So important in a close game.
Look at his teammates here. They love it. Plays like that gonna get them going.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and they also didn't give up on that possession.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Ball against Holiday. Back to Middleton. Holiday finds Middleton. Here's Duncan. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic. And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. And a new group getting ready for the Bucks. Portis, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Ojale comes in for Chris Middleton. Allen, he's checked in for DiVincenzo. And Simon has subbed in for Holiday. So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Bradley, he's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Jones comes in for Williams. Horton Tucker, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Zach LaVine in for White. Here's LaVine. It's tipped. And they get it back. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Contested game. All right, Smitty, you won some titles at the international level. A world championship in '94, gold in 2000. So how do those compare to the ring you won with the Spurs?
You know, BA, they're totally different. Obviously, both of them are fantastic. But internationally, it's a little bit special because you're playing for your country and you have that USA across your jersey.
Holiday and DiVincenzo man the backcourt. The foundation of this team, Middleton and Giannis, the 3 and the 4. And it's Tiny in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group from Milwaukee right now. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Giannis Antetokounmpo talked to me about signing the extension to remain in Milwaukee. He said, "My goal stays the same. Get better, day by day, step by step. As long as that's what we're all focused on, why not play for the Bucks 25 years? There is no reason for me to move."
Well, he certainly found a home, Allie. Good stuff there.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. And it's a 6-point Bucks lead.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Pass to Vucevic. And there it is for him. Vucevic has got 5 points.
This is why Lonzo Ball was drafted number 2 overall. Elite vision and size.
Antetokounmpo inside. Working on Williams. Reverses. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Down low. Here's Duncan. Oh, it's pure again. He's now a perfect 10 for 10 in this one.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
LaVine against Portis. There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. LaVine can't hit. Here's Milwaukee. They're on a 14-5 run to the inside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his third personal
It's on Zach LaVine.
15.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
The Bucks making a switch here. DiVincenzo's checked in. Chicago has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land in the third quarter. Pass to Horton Tucker. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. First one falls.
At the line for the Bulls, Taylor Horton Tucker.
Both shots good from the stripe. 34 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Duncan to the paint. Oh, deflected. Here's Portis. An easy 2 on the layup. He's got 11.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
13 feet out. Shot by Levine, no good. Here's Ogilvy. He's covered by Levine. Duncan, no good. Here's Horton Tucker. Good work defensively by DiVincenzo. And so it's Milwaukee closing out the quarter ahead by...
Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. On the court for the Bulls, getting the fourth quarter going. White and Levine pair up in the backcourt. Derek Jones is out there with Talen Horton-Tucker. And it's Vucevic in at the 5 spot. The kick out to White. Just 5 on the clock. Let's go with a 3. No good that time.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
To the middle. Here's Duncan. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. 26 points for him.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Now White. Pass to Vucevic. DiVincenzo with the steal. Now here's Portis. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Milwaukee.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Something else they've excelled at is their interior D. Their rim protection has been outstanding.
Here's Horton-Tucker, defended by Portis. Here's Vucevic. And no good. Milwaukee goes the other way with it. Pass to Duncan, to the wing, right side. To the inside. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. And the Bucks lead by 19.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
A different look for Milwaukee. Middleton is checked in for Ogilvy, and Drew Holiday is subbed in for Allen. To the paint. Vucevic with a steal. Here's Ball. Outside Levine. Pass to Vucevic. Can they get it? The rebound by the Bucks.
I can see he's pressing a little now, trying desperately to help them shrink this deficit.
Now Middleton. Here is DiVincenzo. Connects from downtown.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Antetokounmpo is checked in for Portis. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. DiVincenzo against Levine. Here's the 3. He buries it from 3. Levine's got 26 points.
Boy, there's a certain beauty to that high arching jumper. Levine showing us the range.
Pass to Holiday. Antetokounmpo with it. Back to DiVincenzo. Good! And Antetokounmpo gets the assist.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Outside Levine. 1:31 left in the fourth quarter of this one. 6 to shoot. Pass to Ball. The Bulls need to get off a shot. The 3 is up. Shot by Levine, no good. Here's Milwaukee. They're on a 14-3 run.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Bucks.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
No surprise, another victory for these guys who have been on a tear all year long. They've now won 62 games.
It's just a great matchup for them, and they're looking for the 4-game season sweep in their next meeting.
Holiday against Ball. Pass to Vucevic. Holiday grabs the miss. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Duncan, covered by Vucevic. Down low. A nice shot by Duncan.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Holiday against Levine. Good, and it's DeRozan who picks up the assist.
Impressive night scoring the ball for Zach. He knows how to put on a show.
Impressive job by this team, and you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. Brian Anderson, thanks for watching tonight's game.
Thank you. So a look at the starters for the Wizards. In the backcourt, it's Dinwiddie and Beal. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Rui Hachimura. And Harrell's in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Milwaukee, at the guard positions, Holiday and DiVincenzo. Longtime teammates Middleton and Giannis, the forwards. And it's Duncan in at the center position. And as the regular season winds toward the playoffs, Greg, for those teams in the upper half of the standings, how much are they looking at the seeding and their possible opponents?
Well, I don't think most would admit it, but it's human nature to think ahead, trying to map out that route and looking at how it breaks down in the bracket.
Well, the defender mixes it up with Hachimura. Rui's physicality gets him through.
Duncan. That shot off. Now the Wizards take it the other way. They lost the last time they faced the Bucks, that one in Milwaukee.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
They needed more fire and intensity tonight. Even if they don't win the battle of the boards, they have to put up a fight.
Now here's Middleton. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Giannis kicks to Holiday. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
Back to Dinwiddie. Duncan against Harrell. Pass to Beal. 6 to shoot. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Beal can't get it to go. The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He'd better be on his best behavior from now on. 1 more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. DiVincenzo kicks to Holiday. Back to DiVincenzo. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, you can't blame the ref for making that call at all. The defense in general is already at such a disadvantage as it is.
Trying to get open is Hachimura. Kuzma can't get it to go. Pass to DiVincenzo. The Bucks working the ball around. Inside. Here's Giannis. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 5 now.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Now here's Dinwiddie. 17 points in his last outing.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Holiday, the pass to DiVincenzo. Now here's Duncan. He's defended by Harrell. Middleton. Rebound by the Wizards.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
And Kyle Kuzma now in year one of his 3-year, $40 million extension.
And he's improving, stronger, better on the boards, finding ways to do more than put the ball in the hole.
Trying to impose his will physically. Harrell is going to create space in there one way or another.
And coming up, Montrezl Harrell said he patterned his game after the All-Star Zach Randolph. Zebo was undersized on paper but was strong as an ox and found angles to finish.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Portis, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Allen comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Simons in for Drew Holiday. Beaujolais is checked in for Chris Middleton. And then for Washington, Kispert's checked in for Montrezl Harrell. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Beal. And like the great Zebo, Montrezl Harrell might be undersized on paper, but Craig, that 7'4" wingspan levels the playing court.
Not to mention his leaping ability. Harrell's more of a dunker, quite honestly, but he also displays that soft touch inside.
Duncan right side. And the layup is good. Duncan's got his second bucket. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Here's Neto, defended by Portis. To the paint, got a piece of it. Avdia gets the bucket.
Oh, forget about three-pointers. Give me a look from right in tight. I'll take it all day long.
Allen outside, to the middle, wants to get it to Duncan, and does. Over Bertans. And Duncan with the basket on the assist by Allen. Duncan's got 7 points.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Now, here's Kispert. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
I mean, he's out there on an island all by himself. I mean, good job to stay cool and drink.
And again, another basket good from Duncan.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Neto kicks to Kispert. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the first. And the rebound goes to Duncan. Milwaukee in the lead. Here's Allen, who's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Simons from outside. It's rebounded by Neto, and it's out of bounds to the Bucks as Milwaukee retains possession.
Substitution for your Bucks.
Puts it up off the inbound, and the nice bucket inside from Lopez.
He's using all that size in the paint. Lopez, he's always excelled when he capitalizes in this area of the court.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. And such a fierce competitor. But Giannis knows he can't afford to get into altercations with opponents.
No, too important to his team. Sometimes toughness is about keeping your composure even after the tough hits.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Bucks?
They've been effectively aggressive here in the first half, driving to the hoop with authority and getting a lot of their points right at the rim.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
So with Holiday sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. Duncan is out there with Brook Lopez. Then it's Rodney Hood. Then there's Allen. And it's Simons in at the point. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thanks, Kevin. Tiny in the last game against the Bulls was tremendous. He dropped in 34 points and was a force on defense, knocking away shots every second he was on the floor. He racked up big numbers in what was a really good performance. Can he carry it over tonight? We'll see, Kevin.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely down. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Former player, but great broadcaster, courtside all these games, but also as a father. What's that journey been like?
It's been surreal, Kevin. You know, anytime you have a child that has a passion for something you're passionate about, it creates a special bond. And to be able to watch him live out his journey has been incredible, and what a blessing. I would wish we'd all get to have that experience in some capacity.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
Dinwiddie against Holiday. Outside for Beal. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Bradley Beal. Down low, here's Duncan, and the dunk by Duncan.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Here's Harrell, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Just a kinetic force.
Based on how close of a game that's been so far. What can you say? Tiny and impressive effort here today.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Washington. In the backcourt, it's Dinwiddie and Beal. Hachimura out there with Kyle Kuzma, and it's Harrell in at the center. Outside, Beal. Dinwiddie outside. A wide open look here for Kuzma. Off target from three-point range.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his and a multiple-time winner of the MVP award. The next step for Giannis is to become a consistent shooter from the outside.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Trailing here by 8. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. That'll be the 3rd game of this 3-game road trip. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, with the addition of Jrue Holiday, this Bucks team has gotten even better. Giannis Antetokounmpo said, "We've got a lot of talent and great players. I really believe in this group. As long as we stay healthy, we'll find a way to compete every night and give ourselves a chance." Guys?
David, they're stacked, that's for sure. Thanks. Giannis passes to Middleton. To the inside. Duncan. And Duncan throws it down hard.
The correct decision by Middleton, moving to his wide-open teammate, Chris, a terrific passer off the wing.
DiVincenzo against Beal. Dinwiddie kicks to Beal. To the paint. Here's Hachimura. And the rejection by Giannis. Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Over Harrell. Antetokounmpo, no good.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Kuzma against Middleton. A floater, and the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Kuzma.
Well, I like seeing Kuzma work this in, showing he's capable of hitting difficult shots.
And that one is good. That's 23 points for Duncan.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Dinwiddie against Holiday. Dinwiddie passes to Harrell. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Middleton against Kuzma. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Dinwiddie drives in. It's hauled in by Giannis. Giannis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Back to Duncan. 1:43 left for the 3rd. The shake. And it's good on the way in. And it's a 10-point Bucks lead.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah,
Also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Bertans. Bucks have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Bertans against Duncan. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. And Duncan gets it to go in. Duncan's got 12 points here in the second half. Neto kicks to Kispert. There's the pass to Bertans. And the shot goes in. Bertans got 5 points now this quarter.
this guy is a scorer. Tonight shows you why Bertans got that huge contract back in 2020.
Passes to Duncan. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
Yeah, you can clearly see which offense is better right now. We'll see if that continues the rest of the way.
Good checked in for Anthony Simons. And a switcher also for Washington. Caldwell Pope checked in. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Duncan down low. Bertans defending. He gets that one. And that's 31 points for Duncan.
And he's doing it all for them tonight. Amazing how many of their points come straight from him.
To the left wing. Here's Avdia. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks in the driver's seat, up 8 points.
Beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. So with Holiday sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. Allen is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Duncan. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Portis in at the 4 spot. Here's Duncan. And the layup's good off the glass. Duncan's got the lead up to 10 now for the Bucks.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Kispert with it. Pass to Neto. Caldwell Pope outside. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Antetokounmpo passes to Duncan. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Giannis has got his Wizards trailed by 11. Poked away, out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession for the Wizards. Harrell, he's checked in for Avdia. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Kispert. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Raul Neto. Here's Duncan. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Timeout call the Bucks. They're ahead by 13. 136.
Ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. Here's Beal. Rebound, Milwaukee. Duncan's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Bucks.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And this team, obviously one of the elite teams. They have played with heart and passion for the game all season long, and the wins for them just keep rolling along. And tonight, it'll make win number 63.
And they've really had a dominant run of games against this opponent this year. They played them 3 times and won every one.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Duncan.
He hung a big number on the scoreboard, and it wasn't just because he was hot. He did it with movement and tenacity.
5 on the clock. Here's Kuzma. Duncan with the block. Holiday surveying the floor. Dinwiddie with the steal. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend
Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.
The scene is being set in Memphis, Tennessee at the FedEx Forum. The Bucks taking on the Grizzlies. For the Milwaukee Bucks, the best in the business all season long. The cream of the crop. They look to continue that dominance tonight. Grizzlies, Bucks, coming up next. Old school approach, Allie. Thanks. Now let's take a look at the Bucks opening lineup. Middleton is the 3 with Giannis in at 4. Holiday and DiVincenzo man the backcourt, and it's Tiny in at the center position. And for Memphis, they've got Dylan Brooks. Xavier Tillman is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Desmond Bane, and it's Morant in at the point. Late in the season, the award talk starts to become clear. Grant, hard to argue against MP winning the Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, B.A., MP just has too much going for him to not win it. Most voters have to have him as the heavy favorite at this point.
And that one's good for Brooks. And for teams outside the playoff hunt, that 1-2-3 Cancun chant is going around now, Clark.
I think former player Nick Van Exel, supposedly the originator of that 1-2-3 chant, BA. You wonder whether some airlines might want to use that one for a marketing slogan for themselves.
Pass to Morant. Back to Bane. Here's Tillman. Brooks outside. Shot clock at 6. That 3's off the mark. Here's Duncan. Turned in an outstanding game against Washington. Tipped away. Stolen by Anderson. Moran against Holiday. Pass to Bane. Outside Anderson. Here's Brooks. Shoots from 12. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for the Grizzlies, Dylan Brooks.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Anderson against Holiday. Tillman. And that one is hammered home.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. And Clark, you look at how Holiday has attacked on offense. He's got much more selective with his spots. The Bucks shooting at about 44% so far. They've got Tyus Jones, Brandon Clark out there with Steven Adams. Then there's Ja Morant, and it's Hernan Gomez in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Doesn't have to break his momentum at all to catch the pass.
Thanks. Well, Tiny in their last game against the Wizards was outstanding. He added 43 points, and it was his highest point total of the season. He was dominant, and they're hoping to get more of the same from him tonight. Take it away.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Pass to Adams. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Outside Morant, and here's Hernan Gomez. For three. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
Here's Ogilvy. Here's Duncan. Clark covers. Here's Duncan. He's got 6. Uses the glass on the layup. Give him 8.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground. Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
To the paint. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Lopez against Morant. Pass to Hernan Gomez. The 3 ball. Rebounded by the Bucks. They defeated Washington in their last game.
And in that game, they owned the glass. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
Plenty of heart and hustle in that regard. I mean, they made sure to hit the glass hard and often.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
Here's Jones. It's tipped. Going all the way to the rack. Pass to Duncan, and stolen by Clark. Lets a floater go. Jones misses. For Milwaukee, they've gotten off to a sensational 5-for-5 start in the second quarter. Here's Duncan. 12 points for him. Lays it up and banks it in. And now just a 5-point Grizzly lead.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
Timeout called, Memphis. And there's a 10-second limit on free throw routines. But we see some players
longer, not exactly compatible.
So Memphis going with an almost entire new group here. Tillman's checked in for Adams. Anderson comes in for Clark. O'Neal, he's checked in for Hernan Gomez. And it's Bain in for Jones. And the Bucks will go for a different look here. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Lopez. Chris Middleton comes in for Ogilvy. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Hood. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Simon. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Improving as a playmaker, Giannis knows this is the next step in him becoming an even greater player.
Morant against Antetokounmpo. In transition, here come the Bucks. Here's DiVincenzo using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Outstanding focus from Dante DiVincenzo, not allowing a bump to throw him off his shot there. Good concentration.
Outside Morant. The rebound by Duncan. Here's Milwaukee. They're on a 16-5 run. Holiday. The Grizzlies pull it in. They've led by as many as 14. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
Oh, man, they were in total control. Really doing anything they wanted. It was that level of dominance.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them.
Evenly contested game. And here are the Grizzlies now. 6-point game. Kicking off the second half. Here's Mike Budenholzer's 5. The foundation of this team, Middleton and Giannis, the 3 and the 4. Holiday and DiVincenzo man the backcourt. And it's Tiny in at the 5 down low. and he's one of those stat sheet stuffers. Kyle Anderson at 6'9" gives you rebounding, playmaking, Grant, a little bit of everything.
I mean, the combination of size with skill is what makes him special, and his wingspan helps him impact the game in so many ways.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Drew Holiday signed a 4-year, $134 million extension to remain in Milwaukee. His coach, Mike Budenholzer, said, "You can't appreciate the strength and the physicality he brings until you see it night in and night out. What he does defensively, once you're around it, it's even more impressive." Guys?
All right, good stuff there, Allie.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Out to the right wing. Outside Morant. Doesn't go that time. Some solid defense from Holiday. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
Outside Anderson. Here's Brooks. And too long on the shot. The Bucks have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now. Their first missed after hitting 3 straight shots, but I like their aggressiveness coming out of the half.
Pass to Anderson. Here's Bane. He's covered by Holiday. Here's Tillman. 5 on the clock. From the top of the key, jump shot is good. Brooks has got 9 points. The Bucks trail. Antetokounmpo, left side. Outside Holiday, to the middle. Here's Duncan. And it's Tillman with a rebound. Memphis has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Back to Morant. Pass to Anderson. Here's Bane. Outside Morant. 3-pointer. Nails it from 3. And now it's a 9-point Memphis lead.
Morant doesn't need the 3-point shot to be effective. There's so much more to his game, but when it's dropping, he's lethal.
Shot is up. Nails the baby hook. He's got 22.
I love this game plan. That's
DiVincenzo, the pass to Middleton. Down low. And he jams it home with authority.
Oh, he's putting on a scoring clinic, guys. If it wasn't for him, they would not be in this game.
Here's Duncan. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. It's a tie game.
DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays, night in and night out.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Morant and Brooks, the backcourt. Brandon Clark out there with Juan Hernan Gomez. And it's Adams in at the center position. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Allen can't get it to go.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
From 12 feet. Not going to go that time. Milwaukee goes the other way with it. After this game, they can look forward to Philadelphia, where they'll match up against the 76ers. It's the second game of 3 on the road. And that one, good.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
And he lobs it up.
That's serving it up on the platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
The Bucks have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Pass to Duncan. Middleton outside. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. And the Bucks lead by 2.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Here's Morant. The shot misses. Milwaukee goes the other way with it. Middleton outside. Pass to Duncan. And here's Allen. Now here's DiVincenzo. Just 4 to shoot. Shot from the wing. The putback. It's good on the putback.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Morant finds Adams. Here's Hernan Gomez. Pass to Clark. Blocked. Inside. And then Portis with the dunk.
Good find that time by DiVincenzo, an unselfish player always looking to make the extra pass.
Timeout called. Memphis.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes. This game from start to finish. Wow, so impressive. The defense literally looked helpless trying to stop them out there, and it's not close.
I was able to listen in on what Taylor Jenkins had to say to his team. He told them, we've got to protect the rim with everything we've got. If we cut down on their easy looks inside, we've got them. It might mean more room for their perimeter shooters, but that's a trade-off he's willing to risk. All right, back to you guys.
Holiday against Morant. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Hey, when Giannis is lurking nearby, you got to be careful because his wingspan can erase a lot of shots.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. To the inside, Tillman. Here's DiVincenzo, and that comes off the assist by Middleton. And it's an 11-point Milwaukee lead. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Milwaukee.
Oh, their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking quite a few as well.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Back to Holiday. Can't get it to drop. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Outside, Anderson. Morant with it. Back to Anderson. On the wing, Brooks. 5 to shoot. It's good.
Want to score in the NBA? Hicks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Here's Milwaukee. They're on a 13-4 run. Here's Duncan. The shot no good. Memphis has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Pass to Brooks. Over Middleton. The rebound by Duncan.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
DiVincenzo, the pass to Holiday. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. And the shot goes in. And the Bucks lead by 11.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
Pass to Duncan. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.